What if your heart is not just a symbol of love, but a powerful electromagnetic force connected to the quantum field itself? Welcome to Kuvox Shift, where consciousness meets creation. I'm your host, Sukhmander, and today we arrive at one of the most profound revelations in our multi-part journey. This episode is The Heart Field, Tuning into the Quantum Connection. If you've ever sensed that there is more to your heart than biology, if you felt the quiet knowing that your heart speaks a language beyond words, today's episode will feel like coming home. Let's begin with a question. What if your heart is more than a pump? What if it's an intelligent electromagnetic powerhouse tuned into the field of infinite potential, influencing your body, your mind, and even reality itself? Science is beginning to validate what mystics, healers, and ancient texts have told us for centuries. Your heart is the gateway to coherence, the bridge between your inner world and the quantum field. It's not just metaphor, it's physics, it's frequency, and it's your superpower. So today, we dive deep into the intelligence of the heart. We'll explore the measurable electromagnetic field that surrounds it, the research behind heart-brain coherence, and how tuning into your heart field can transform your energy, your manifestations, and your life. Let's take a breath together. Inhale and exhale. Pause. Now, let's begin. For most of us, the heart has been understood as a symbol, the source of love, the seat of emotion, the poetic center of humanity. But the heart is more than poetry. It's power. The HeartMath Institute has shown that your heart produces the most powerful rhythmic electromagnetic field in the body, more than 100 times stronger electrically than the brain, and 5,000 times stronger magnetically. This field is not confined to your chest. It radiates outward in all directions, creating a dynamic torus-shaped energy structure around you. Your heart is literally broadcasting a field. And this field is influenced by your emotional state. When you feel love, compassion, or gratitude, your heart rhythm becomes smooth and ordered. This is called coherence. In this state, all systems of your body begin to harmonize: your breathing, your brain waves, your nervous system. And something even more remarkable happens. Your heart begins to influence your brain. HeartMath researchers have discovered that the heart sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. In other words, your heart is not just responding to your thoughts, it's leading the conversation. Let that sink in. Your heart leads, it initiates, it guides. And when you are in a state of heart coherence, your thoughts become clearer, your decisions wiser, and your energy more magnetic. The ancients were right all along. In many cultures, the heart is seen as the seat of the soul. The Egyptians believed the heart, not the brain, would be weighed in the afterlife to determine your truth. In Taoism, the heart is called the Shen, the spirit. So how do we enter this state of heart coherence? It starts with intention. You place your awareness in your heart. Literally, shift your attention from your head to the center of your chest. Then you breathe slowly and deeply, and you generate a regenerative emotion, like appreciation, care, or compassion. This simple practice creates physiological shifts within minutes. Cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases. DHEA, the vitality hormone, increases. Your nervous system balances. Your immune system strengthens. But more than that, your field becomes coherent. Let's do it together. Gently close your eyes if you're in a safe place to do so. Bring your attention to your heart. Breathe in slowly and out. Again, in and out. Now recall a moment you felt deep appreciation. Let that feeling expand in your chest. Let it radiate outward. What you're feeling right now isn't just a mood, it's a shift in your field. You are literally becoming more coherent, and that coherence is the key to tuning into the quantum field. Quantum field, the invisible intelligence that governs all matter, responds not to your wishes, but to your state of being. When you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you create an electromagnetic signature that can reorganize matter. This is how true manifestation happens, not from forcing or chasing, but from aligning. The heart is the tuning fork. It calibrates your signal. And the stronger your coherence, the clearer your signal, the faster reality responds. This brings us to an incredible truth. Your heart not only affects your personal reality, it influences the collective field. Studies have shown that when a group of people enter heart coherence together, they create a measurable shift in the surrounding environment. Crime rates drop, stress indicators decline. This is the science behind global meditations. It's not wishful thinking, it's field dynamics. Your heart field is not bound by space. It can entrain others, it can heal, it can harmonize. And in today's fractured world, that's not just beautiful, it's necessary. Now let's talk about tuning in daily. The practice of heart coherence doesn't need hours. Just minutes a day can recalibrate your entire system. Here's a simple method. First, shift awareness to your heart. Second, breathe slowly and rhythmically. Third, evoke a renewing emotion. Fourth, hold that state for a few minutes. That's it. Over time, you train your body to live in a new baseline. Less reactive, more intuitive, deeply connected. When you live from your heart, you no longer try to control life. You tune to it. You flow with it. You become a conscious participant in a living field of intelligence. This is where miracles happen, not from begging the universe, but from becoming coherent with it. The more aligned your heart field, the more synchronicities appear. The right people, the right timing, the right ideas. You are not lucky, you are aligned. Let's ground this with a real-life story. Monica, who had struggled with anxiety for decades, began a daily heart coherence practice. No medication, no major life change. Just 10 minutes a day, connecting to her heart. Within weeks, she reported greater peace, improved sleep, even healing in her relationships. Why? Because her field changed. And as we keep saying, the outer reflects the inner. Your heart field is your energetic blueprint. It carries information. And when you change that information, you change your reality. So here's your practice for you this week. Begin each day with 3 minutes of heart coherence. Throughout the day, notice moments when you feel rushed or reactive and pause. Come back to your heart. Before sleep, reflect on something you appreciated that day. These small shifts change your frequency. They elevate your field. They make you magnetic to new outcomes. Make a promise with yourself that you will stick to it for at least a week. I encourage you to make thread for yourself in the comments and add your experiences every day into that thread. I would be personally making suggestions and comments to your personal threads this month. Let's recap. The heart emits a measurable electromagnetic field. Emotions influence that field profoundly. Heart coherence balances your body and tunes your energy. This coherence allows you to align with the quantum field. And the quantum field responds not to what you want, but to who you are. Who you are begins in your heart. Thank you for tuning into Kuvox Shift. I hope this episode has inspired you to live more heart forward. In our final episode, we'll dive into the energetic architecture of intention, how to build and sustain aligned manifestations. Until then, stay present, stay open, and stay tuned to your heart. If these words stirred something within you, let your presence be known. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this offering with kindred spirits. See you in the next episode. Until then, stay present, stay open, and stay tuned to your heart. Remember, being rooted in the eternal now is essential. That is where all magic unfolds.